we have MacBook, and this person made the dire mistake of their computer's kind of dusty, so now it doesn't work. I think this is an A2141, and these mostly die for the same reason. One of the SSD controllers goes bad. I think this one actually has a different problem. I'm gonna make a bet right now. I just took this out of the housing. I bet this capacitor right here is bad. That's my gamble. I'm putting it all on black. 99% of gamblers quit before they win it big. So, really, I just saw we have voltage on our SSD lines. It's like a weird low voltage. And I'm just looking at the board, and let's just give it a short this line before you can run more power through it. This basically draws like 8 watts. It doesn't turn on. It's dusty. Let me open up my multimeter software thing here. Let's see. It's actually fairly high resistance. Possibly not. I think I still want to replace that, but that's okay. That would have been cool. Nice little clairvoyance. I'm gonna clean off this board with an air compressor outside so I don't get dust everywhere. Then we can have a better look at it. So we'll be right back. Okay. We had some people come in and we needed to help them. Now I can get back to making videos about MacBook. So you plug in our charger. And ow. Ouch. So we can see this chip's getting hot, and then there's something else getting hot. Let's get a closer look. This is something, when you have a short, the thinnest wire in the circuit is going to get hot. So sometimes you might have a chip get hot or something like that, but really your problem is maybe some other component like a capacitor on the board getting hot. I'm just going to get a closer look. Yeah, so it looks like maybe this cap right at the edge here. Or no, I think that's something on the opposite side. Yeah. So, oh, well, there it is. Okay. So that's our problem. We used a thermal cam, and then that got hot. The chip was getting hot too, but that's probably a big nothing. So we're right next to the NAND here. We could use hot air to get it off, but we're just going to knock it off with a pair of tweezers. As to not risk messing with that underfilled chip. And what was that? So 1D8 SSD capacitor, but not the buck regulator, so our SSD is probably fine. That's nice. Let's see what this does now. I think it will work. I think that was it. And we are still going to put some conformal coating glue around those SSD regulators. This person does not kill the storage in their machine. We can see we don't see that thermal signaling anymore, and I'm still kind of getting like low wattage. I think these kind of don't like not having the battery plugged in though. I'm just gonna reassemble this. Oh. Okay. Well, we'll be right back. I forget what my last clip was, but basically we had a short on OV9NAND. We removed it. The resistance was still kind of low. It was like 80 ohms on the storage. I thought maybe it was just dead storage, another classic A2141 to the graveyard. But what we were seeing is it was getting 20 volts, and it was between 0.03 to 0.08 amps. This can often be a device that is stuck in DFU mode. Assuming this person took it to the Apple store or something first before it ended up here. Apple loves to do that. Or just the problem somehow corrupted the T2 firmware. That's also pretty likely. In any case, it was in DFU mode. We did have to restore it, which, well, it's kind of like with dead storage. The data is not recoverable in this case. I don't believe this one had important data though. They already had a backup, so not really an issue. So we did a DFU restore, and right now I'm running Internet Recovery to reinstall macOS. I think this will be okay. But we'll let this install run, then we'll run Apple Diagnostics just to test and be sure. So we will be back whenever that's finished. Well, so I was given a password to undo the activation lock, and neither of those worked. So we're locked out using the password. The person who owns this is going to need to enter their Apple ID. This was sent in from another shop to me. Frankly, I'd be kind of surprised if it's not fine. They're close to us, so they're going to take it back, have their customer come in, sign in, kind of go through the process and test it themselves. I suppose if there's another clip in here, then there is some other problem because it'll be brought back here. And we'll look at it more. But I suppose if it's all good, then this will be audio to this MacBook. Should be okay. Other things in this, the battery should probably be swapped out. It looks like the cells were taken out. They're kind of bent. There's a little crack on the bezel, which it's a piece of glass. You know, that's it's up to the shop if they want to offer that repair, basically. Board should be fixed. We had basically an OV9 NAND short, and the T2 firmware was corrupt, and we restored the T2 firmware with Apple Configurator 2 on a Mac Mini we have here for doing silly Apple stuff like that. Unfortunately, this person needed their data, well, it's gone, but there was no way to get it, so, you know, they have a working MacBook now, at least. Yeah, and we'll see you guys in the next video. I think I'm going to fix my old guitar amplifier. I don't know if that'll be the next video I make. It'll probably be another MacBook or something, but we'll see you then.